Hi, hello. We are back for my sports review of the entire week. And I'll start with the Cricket World Cup. And as I told in my last broadcast, I thought that some teams were peaking a little bit early and some teams, are peaking at the right time. So I think Australia and Pakistan, they're just peaking at the right time. And they just might pose some danger to the remaining teams. And England and New Zealand, I think, are losing momentum as the World Cup is progressing. Now, India by far has looked the best team, and the danger for other teams is that India has not peaked yet. I think there are still some issues in the middle order. Kedar Jadhav, Vijay Shankar, I think they haven't peaked yet. So when that Indian team peaks, I think it is curtains for all the other team, and India should take this World Cup. Except if there is some tactical blunder or some kind of a major bad luck or regarding something weather and all. And I was really impressed with Mohammad Shami's performance and Shaheen Afridi's performance this week, and it was amazing how these guys have come back. Next, coming to Copa America. Okay, so finally we have Brazil. As I record this, I know that Brazil is there, Chile is there, and Argentina is there. As I told in my last broadcast, again, I hate to sound repetitive, but penalties, I told that penalties are going to score, they're going to really count. And like Brazil game and the Chile game was really decided by penalties. And Chile, how good they are at penalties. They thwarted Argentina twice only on penalties, and they're really good at penalties. So they're in the semi-finals, and they are the defending champions. So who knows? Brazil hasn't looked the part, frankly, very frankly speaking. Although Everton has been a revelation, but Brazil hasn't looked the part. And I think against teams like Uruguay, Argentina, and Chile, that difference just might be found out, though they do have that home advantage. Now, coming back to Argentina again, it was not a very consistent performance, but at least they got the job done. They should have scored more goals. I was really impressed with De Paul and Lautaro Martinez. I think Lautaro Martinez has been a revelation in this Copa America, and the defense was also okay. And the danger again, I say, for the other teams is that Messi is still, he still hasn't hit the highs of his game in this Copa America till now. So if he hits it in the crucial semi-final match or the final match, then I think it's a red sign for the other teams. Now coming back to the WWE, the professional wrestling. I saw Raw and SmackDown was, frankly speaking, quite bad, and it just looked like a, repetition of what happened in the Raw, and the matches were quite repetitive, and there was no interest in that. Although Raw was saved by Undertaker's return. I do hope and I do pray that they don't overkill this Undertaker bit, and they do give him a good send off. And some matches were announced for Extreme Rules, their pay-per-view, and I'm really looking forward to the Finn Balor Shinsuke Nakamura match, and I think Bray Wyatt will also debut in the Extreme Rules, so I'm looking forward to that also. And I think I'm looking forward to the feud of Aleister Black with his mystery opponent. I think there's going to be some surprise there, and I'm really looking forward to that also. And I also got the news that Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman are back with the WWE as in capacity as executive directors of SmackDown and Raw respectively. I think Vince McMahon is taking the competition from AEW seriously, a little bit might be too seriously. So we might see some changes, and we might see the return of the wrestling wars as we remember from the WCW and WWF days. And before I round off, I would like to express my greetings and congratulations for the Indian women's hockey and rugby teams for their good international performances recently. So this was my weekly review. Goodbye. Thank you. Take care.